Some impressions of September 4th, 1972. And at 3 o'clock that same afternoon, game show enthusiasts sit down to watch the rebirth of one of their all-time favorite programs. Today, a new host steps out on stage to test and tease America's consumers. Will Bob Barker and crew guess too high and go over the limit? Or will they hit it right on the money and win the big ratings prize?
The star of The New Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Someone has said that The Price is Right is really not a television show, it's an extravaganza, and it is that.
The Price is Right, America's love-in with the giveaway. A hit in prime time in the 1950s with the late Bill Cullen. By 1972, the producers decide that time is right for a daytime version. Roger Dobkowitz started as a production assistant on The Price is Right. It was his first job in television.
When I walked on the set, I knew there was a CBS daytime show, coast to coast, and I just could not believe that it was actually happening to me.
The recipe is seemingly simple. Take one live audience, mixed with prizes they want but can't afford, and you've got a show that falls halfway between supermarket sweepstakes and beat the clock. But in the beginning, gathering all those ingredients is not so easy.
We hardly had any prizes. And nobody wanted to put prizes on our show because, well, what kind of ratings are you going to get? So we had very little to choose from. If you look at the early shows, you'll see the same refrigerator shown week after week.
For hostess Janice Pennington, The Price is Right means a steady job, one that she hopes will get her through the next season or two.
I thought maybe I would be working, well, at least I thought, you know, if I'm lucky, it'll be a good year, maybe two, but who could ever predict 19 years?
September 4th, 1972. The first taping of The Price is Right. The producers are nervous about studio reaction.
The very first show, we called people down, and we were afraid they wouldn't be able to hear their names, so we said no applause.
The directions sound more like military orders.
Paul Levine, stand up. Myra Carter, stand up.
Then someone has the idea to make the invitation more appealing.
Evelyn Wong, come on down. You're the next contestant on The New Price is Right.
I thought everybody was really stylish then and dressing so impeccably, and they were at that time. But looking back, it's funny to see the models in such short skirts.
At that time, in the 70s, falls, extensions on your hair were very popular, and I was right up there with the best of them. I had a fall that was about as long as my skirt.
Even the prizes reflect the times.
There was once a time when you could say, we're going to give you a refrigerator, and that was exciting.
It's a freezer. It's a dishwasher. It's a sewing machine.
In those days, of course, we didn't have computers, we didn't have mobile telephones.
Now here we go with the game, and the first prize that you have a chance to win is an electric typewriter, and let's hear about that typewriter.
From Brother, a smartly styled, truly electric portable typewriter with full office keyboard, repeat keys, tabulator, two-color ribbon, and convenient office lid.
In those days, the price of a new car started with the unbelievably low figure of
Number 2. Where is that number 2? It's out there. There, you're on the right track now, Connie. Now we're up there where we want to be.
7.
What'd you say?
7.
I didn't hear you.
7.
7 is what you said?
Yeah.
Where is the 7? 7 is the second number. Yes, it is. Now, Connie, stay over here where we can hear you. I think I could hear you in the next studio, but that's all right. Stay over here, Connie. What number is next?
4.
Number 4. Let's see that. Number 4. Number 4. Oh, Connie. Now, one more number and you own the car. One more number, you own the range. What number do you want, Connie?
6.
6. Let's see number 6.
But the secret ingredient is the unscripted spirit of the contestants themselves.
I don't trust you.
Connie! After all I've done for you already...
You're going to give me the car.
Well, you have the car. You won the car, yeah.
People for the first week or so were coming to a show they hadn't even seen aired yet. So they didn't know what to expect. They didn't know how to act. when Barker loosened up as the years progressed, people could loosen up.
I describe what I do as being creating spontaneous entertainment with unrehearsed contestants.
My only hope is we always have a Connie on The New Price is Right.
Thank you
Bob
very
Barker,
much.
say goodbye. Bye, everybody.
There are 18-year-olds and younger running around here who have never known life without The Price is Right. Isn't that wonderful for them?
As the show begins its 19th season, hostess Janice Pennington is still adding sex appeal to sewing machines. Roger Dobkowitz is now one of the program's two producers. Bob Barker has become active in the animal rights movement, and as far as he's concerned, no price is right for a fur coat. The show has stopped offering them as prizes. Next, another moment and another time on Instant Recall.